was just filming a video for my Pidgin English channel, right? I was filming a video for my I already had the camera on. I was filming the video for my Pidgin English channel. I was just making a video about my bread. I was just filming a video and on my Pidgin English channel, and I was talking about my food. I was like, you know, just talking about avocado. I still have the food here, and I have my hot chocolate. So I just turned off the camera because I just said to the camera that I don't like filming and eating at the same time. So I turned off the camera, took like one or two bites, and then I took my phone there because I took my phone to just kind of go through the comments, and I just saw somebody left a comment, and I just saw somebody left a comment and said, oh God, I can't concentrate. It was the comment. The comment said, "Is it true Elliot has died?" Okay, that's what the comment said. So I was like, oh no, I was like, okay, you know, like what? So, and they left the comment on one of the videos. I remember I made the video and I said, where is he now? You know, you see, sometimes because somebody doesn't come out and say, I'm a prophet, I'm a this, I'm a that, people don't take people seriously. I said I was worried about the guy. I'm sorry guys, this is just raw emotion. I'm going to try and be under control. So, and you know, it happens to be that my camera was already here. So anyways, I remember I made the video where I said, where is Elliot now? And I said, you know, I made in that video let me show you guys if you can see this video. Yeah, I made this video and I was like, I'm worried about this guy. I said this news is so international that I'm just worried about his safety. I remember I made a video about it, right? So when I saw that, and I decided to Google it. So I Googled, I can't control it. So I Googled his name. I put Elliot Brighton Moyo, and it's all over the internet. It's all over the internet that he's dead. So I'm hoping it's fake news, but I knew I was worried about him. I was worried about this guy, and I remember I made a video about it. So I'm gonna click into any of them, and this is about 2 hours ago. Okay, I don't know, these are all foreign news. This one says ZW News. I don't know, maybe that's Zimbabwe. I don't know what that Z means. Brighton Elliot Moyo death. Zim man, I think Zimbabwe man, I think, resurrected by Prophet Lukau, dies. Okay, and it says, I'm gonna read it to you guys. It says, after being allegedly resurrected by South African prophet Pastor I can't wait guys, Pastor Alf Lukau, back in February, Zimbabwean born Brighton Elliot Moyo has died. Moyo made waves across the whole world after a video in which he was allegedly raised from the dead after 3 days went viral. Although Pastor Lukau later backtracked on his claims and accused Moyo's family of staging the miracle. According to local publication H Metro, Brighton died last week in a village called St. Luke's in South Africa. Unfortunately for Brighton, there was no resurrection this time, and he was buried on Saturday. He survived by his wife only, as they had no children. A close family member who spoke to H Metro said his stomach started swelling and didn't stop for 3 days. On the 3rd day, he died. According to other reports, when Brighton joined Lukau's Hallelujah Ministry International, there were reports that he was HIV positive and he had kidney failure, and he also had TB, tuberculosis. When reached for comment, officials from the church stressed that what happened in February was not a miracle. So, and I'm going to click into another one, and this was 2 hours ago as well, and this one is, let me see, I don't know. And this other one says, a South African-based Zimbabwean man, Brighton Moyo, who was controversially raised from the dead, has died again. State media has reported Brighton died last week in neighboring South Africa and was buried on Saturday. He is reportedly survived by his wife. A relative said his stomach started swelling and didn't stop for 3 days, and on the third day he died. Brighton made headlines all over the world after he was caught on camera being resurrected by Pastor Lukau. The resurrection became controversial after mortuary kings and queens reported Lukau to the police for abusing their car. I'm not really concentrating. For abusing their car, staged a miracle. Lukau defended himself, saying he had never seen Brighton, who was called Elliot, or his family before that Saturday service. I don't even know what to say. I don't know. I just feel sad. I feel really sad. At the end of the day, I'm hoping it's fake news. There's a part of me that wants to believe it's fake news, because there's always fake news every day. You know, I'm really hoping it's fake news. But, you know, if it's true, at the end of the day, I know we all come here and we talk and we laugh and we, you know, make posts and we argue and fight and everything. But I think sometimes we forget that at the end of the day, in all this news and all these things going on, there is a human being. There is a life involved. There is a human being. There is a family. There is, you know, I don't know. I seriously don't know what to say. And I don't do live videos. This is why I don't like this is why I don't do live videos, because I can be very I don't know what to say. I just feel sad. I just feel sad. I don't know. I just feel sad. I don't know. I don't want to say something I'm gonna kind of regret saying later or something like that, but there's so much going through my mind. But I don't want to say what's going through my mind, because I may be wrong. But I'm just hoping this is not true. Sorry, my mind is just my head is everywhere at the moment, you know. If he's truly dead, I see him as a victim. That's how I see him. I see him as a victim, because the whole thing is just I don't know. I see him as a victim because the so-called fake miracle, or whatever they called it, you know, if it was a fake miracle, because I don't want to be accusing anybody of anything, but let's say if it was a fake miracle, you know, and oh, he was paid to do a fake miracle, whatever it is, what will make anybody want to go do a fake miracle? Most of the time it is people's situation, financial situations, financial struggles. This life, I tell people all the time, I'm a nurse, I see people die, and seeing people die all the time makes you realize how much we're only here for a while. We're only all here for a while. Nobody's gonna be here forever. And while we're here, what are we doing with our time here? You know, and that's why when I talk about, you know, people don't like when I say these things. You know, we're all here for a while. Why should one person, you know, spend all the money that belongs to the people on themselves and their families, and enrich their families, politicians, pastors, whoever, enrich their families, while other people are so poor? We're all here for a while, but at the end of the day, a few are part of the reasons why majority are suffering. And if we're all here for a while, you get the chance to have a great life and enjoy yourself, and somebody else gets to spend their time, while that they're here, in so much poverty and starvation. There's somebody right now that has no food to eat, and every single day is a countdown. Like every single day is a countdown. Their life is coming to an end every single day, and they are struggling for the most basic things. People are like the most basic things, like some people right now cannot even talk about lunch. I'm here talking about having breakfast. You know, there's somebody that can't even talk about, they have no breakfast, and they can't even tell where their lunch is going to come from, and they can't even tell where dinner is going to come from. Like I know, like I have food that can last me a month in my house, you know, to the glory of God, because I lived it to a great extent. I live in an organized society, and I can never take that for granted. But somebody else is somewhere where there's so much corruption, there's so much this and so much that, and the money that belongs to everybody, you know, only a few get to enjoy it. And I just hope, like, I'm just rambling now, because I feel like, you know, like I said, we're all gonna die. I've made a video where I said none of us is getting out of here alive. We're all gonna die. But the time it's what saddens my heart is when, you know, somebody dies but they never really had a great life. Because when they showed this guy and they showed where he lives and everything, you can tell that it's not like he's having a great life. You can, you know, you look at his neighbors and the neighborhood he lives in, you can tell he's a guy that is struggling. So we're all gonna die at the end of the day. But the thing is, some people lived a good life. You don't have to be a billionaire or a millionaire, whatever, but just have a good life and then die at the end of the day. It's just circle of life. But to struggle all your life, live in poverty and just trying to survive and then still die in the process of trying to survive. You know, he's young. He's not that, he's not, you know, I don't even know what his age is, but he's a young guy. He's not like a man in his 80s or something like that. He's still young, has a lot of life to live. But, you know, it's there, because when I watched that video and everything, I remember I made a video, I was saying, at the end of the day, we're all here laughing and, oh yeah, you know, this miracle looks fake and everything. But I took my time and I thought about the guy himself. You know, he's there going through what he's going through, whatever made him to go do the miracle or whatever. We are not taking a minute to think about, all that aspect of things about, okay, what is that guy going through? What if that guy is my brother? What if he's my relative? Or what if he's my friend? You know, how would I feel? What is he going through? What made him to do it? You know, sometimes I like to put myself in other people's shoes. If he did the so-called fake miracles, if it was for money, ask yourself, you know, what situation would lead anybody to do that? And to imagine that whatever his situation was, it never changed. Oh God. To think that whatever his situation was, it never changed, and he still died, the poor guy, you know. Sometimes people are just trying to survive, you know. Sometimes all people are doing is trying to survive. I know, okay, the fake miracle is deceptive and everything, but sometimes ask yourself, what makes somebody want to do a thing like that? You know, sometimes, I don't know. I just feel sad. I feel sad, but I really hope it's not true. You know, I really do hope that it's not true, because, but if you Google it, it's kind of everywhere. So I'm just hoping it's not true, and I'm just hoping it's not true. This is why I don't do live videos, because I like to take my time and I like to take my time and really plan a video and do the video properly. But I happen to just have a camera because I was making a video for my Pidgin English channel, and just, I don't know what else to say.